Hi, I'm Tab Pig with Vettec, and you're watching 2 Minutes with Tab. Today we're going to talk about founder. In the last segment we talked about laminitis and maybe how it's an onset to founder. Founder's been a problem with domesticated horses ever since we've started doing this. Before they were out in the wild, they just died. Now that we've domesticated them, it's become a big issue. Remember, laminitis is a lack of blood supply to the sensitive lamina that ties the hoof wall and the coffin bone together. When we get this inflammation, those lamina open up, the coffin bone falls away from the hoof wall. That's founder. The nautical term for sink is founder. The Titanic foundered at sea. The problem with rotation is as time goes on and the more that bone sinks in that foot, it cuts off even more blood supply. We've got a clip here I'd like you to see to show you what's going on with the coffin bone on an acute founder. You can see this inflammation through the lamina right here. You can see the distance between the front of the coffin bone and the hoof wall, the distance at the tip of the coffin bone and the hoof wall. So we've got a greater distance at the bottom of the foot than we do at the top. That's what they're referring to as rotation or founder. But keep in mind, you can't really see it that well in this shot, but this is a really normal looking hoof wall. There's not a lot of distortion. So you can't just look at the hoof wall and go, this horse is foundered or not. In this slide, we're looking at a chronic founder. You can see all this damage to the lamina. There's no attachment to the coffin bone, to the white line or hoof wall. You can see this pocket is blown out at the top of the or at the bottom of the coronary band at the top of the hoof wall. The bone actually is in good shape for as much damage as going on here, but this horse has lost a lot of blood supply through the solar corium and up the dorsal corium. So remember, there's as many different ways to treat founder as there are vets and farriers. The most important part of it all is get a good team together, a good vet, farrier, and yourself. Remember, laminitis is an inflammation of the lamina. Founder is the sinking of the bone in the hoof capsule. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.